Let's go to LA for 22 hours. This is a 3-hour drive to the airport and then a 5-hour flight to LA. The chicken was just as gross as it looks. I actually fell asleep doing a girl's audit. Then I responded to her 4 hours later. I was like, sorry, I fell asleep as I was typing your audit. I landed in LA at like 1:30 in the morning. Got to my hotel around like 2. At this point, it's like 5 a.m. my time, but I had already slept 3 hours. So I did some more work and I ended up going to bed close to 4 a.m. Woke back up at like 8 a.m. because we had breakfast with a bunch of like members of my community, which was so freaking fun to meet everybody. No, I see these faces all the time on Zoom, but like we've never actually all met in person. Can I just say the Social Army and Outlandish event was one of the best events I've ever been to. Honestly, both of the events I went to today, phenomenal events. The Outlandish and Social Army event, like being outside, there was so many different brands, really freaking good brands as well. We had to leave like 2 hours into that. We took Priscilla's Tesla that we couldn't figure out how to put in reverse. Then we headed to the Beauty Besties event, which was about 30 minutes away. I did not know Michaela Naguire was going to be there until like literally I was in line. I was just like, why is there this many people in line an hour before this event starts? And everybody's like, well, Michaela's going to be here. And I was like, what? So honey, they went all out. Like this was nice. Like I said, like 2 of the best events I personally feel like I've ever gone to with TikTok Shop. Michaela gave such an encouraging speech to all of us, talked really a lot about like TikTok Shop and how it's also changed her life. I asked her when I met her, I was like, I want to say something that's going to make you remember me, but I don't know what to say. And she started laughing. So I'm like, maybe she'll remember that. It was a little bit crowded in there, but I still felt like everybody there was pretty respectful of the brand. Nobody was grabbing multiples of samples. Dr. Derm was there with his Remedy brand. He had this machine that like scans your face to tell you what your problems are. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Right after that, we all went to dinner at a really freaking fancy steakhouse with also members from my community. We had like 25 of us there. I caught a ride to the airport and then was headed back home on a red eye. And I got home this morning. I like landed in DC at like 7 a.m., drove home 3 hours, and I made it back to my house at 10 a.m. All in all, I was in LA for less than 24 hours. I personally think this trip was worth it, and I don't always say that. See you guys next time.